What's happening, guys? Lawson here. Got my brother-in-law to be Jess on the boat with me right now. This morning we got a handful of white baits in the well, and I think the game plan at the moment is we're gonna go try to catch some tarpon and maybe transition to fish for some snook. This morning we started out throwing topwater. Jess actually whacked probably about a 20-incher on a topwater, and we saw some big dogs but just didn't hook up. So we are going to use some of these white baits and chase after some tarpon. Also, today's video is sponsored by Carl's Bait and Tackle. If you don't know what Carl's is, they're an online retailer where you can go and buy all the fishing gear you need. They have really good stuff. It's actually like legitimately where I order all of my tackle now. Buy all my jig heads, tons of soft plastics, everything you need. So I'll leave a link down below where you guys can go pick up some stuff, and you can actually save a lot of money by joining Carl's Club down below. It's really cool. So go down there and check it out. And some of the baits we're throwing are going to be baits that I got off Carl's, and then we're gonna be throwing some live bait around as well. But we're gonna make a run, see if we can find some tarpon. Come to Papa. All right, we've pushed further and further back in the river right now, kind of continuing our tarpon slash snook mission. Still flipping some pilchards at the moment, and I think maybe once I catch like a fish on a pilchard, I'll probably switch over and start throwing some artificials here. But right now up in the cooler, looking for rolling tarpon and looking for free swimming snook. See a snook right here, little one. Actually, yeah, it's snook. A little too lenient of a lead there on him. I like reeled it over his freaking head on accident. That was impressive. First cast through like 10 feet in front of him, second cast through like on his head. High probability of seeing some very large snook cruising along this mangrove line. Dude, right here, Jess, see these two giants sitting right next to my right? Oh my gosh. I don't think he did. That looked like he swam directly at it though. Those are two 36 to 40s.
Where do you want me to cast?
Throw, oh my gosh. All right, we've been seeing some big snook cruising, and now I got Manfred man perch on. If I had a bait in the well that I think might get him to eat, I guess it'd be this one. I just got hit, but I'm feeling it's by that shark. Oh my god.
Awfully sharky.
He wasn't even hooked. He just was like literally holding on to it, not letting go.
Trying to get a chunk off before.
Come back and reclaim your carcass. Oh, he's right here underneath the boat. Look at him. Chomp, chomp, chomp. It's impressive to me how aggressive they are.
Yeah.
All right, come claim your victory. I don't even want to hook that fish. Caught a shark yesterday. I'm over it. Dude, that is brutal. I see why I didn't hook him. My hook is literally like inside the sandperch's skull. No. Oh, they're all over it. Come on, Snap Daddies. I'm literally just standing on my freaking center console right now. Dude, there's some like, there's a tank snapper down there on the bottom, dude. Like, I'm talking like I've seen all those mangroves, and there's like, you know, little 8s, 5s. There's like a 15-incher down there.
Yeah, I saw some big ones. Like,
this is what we've come to, fishing for snapper. Oh, got him. Little mangrove snapper on the hunch that I've very aggressively hooked in the side. Dude, I always joke around. There's like 2 fish, but it's not even a joke. If there's 2 fish in the ocean that will literally try to bite you when you're unhooking them, it's a shark and a mangrove snapper. Dude, I can't believe how many there are. Is it weird that I'm kind of like loving this right now?
What's that?
I said, is it weird that I'm kind of like loving fishing for these snapper right now? Oh, I know. Ah! Excuse me. That's not a bad mangrove. What I'm catching all these fish on right here, this is actually a hunch. It's made by Catchco. You can get it on Carl's. That's where I got it. That's not a terrible inshore mangrove right there. He would probably wouldn't keep, but he'd probably be about 8-9 inches. Oh, dude, they are crushing this thing. Right here, I've put on, this is actually a shrimp lure that I brought back from Australia. Then on it is a Fathom inshore jig head that, once again, got off Shop Carl's. It is actually like becoming one of my favorite jig heads, at least that I've gotten in a while. I haven't used them a ton, but they look really, really cool. And hopefully we can find a fish. We probably have like 30-40 minutes left to fish before we need to go in. It's been a very slow day. One of those days of like full of learning and definitely like seeing some really interesting things. We haven't connected the fish, but we found some big fish in the future. Got some great ideas. Gosh, man, I love fishing in clear water.
Yeah.
It's so just, it's nice being able to see what you're doing. Oh, I just got crackinatored. Oh, School of Jacks right here. This is what's crackinatoring on me. Like literally underneath the boat right now. Look, see them all? Horde of them. That's what's cracking. If we can whack one like okay fish, I'd be stoked. Oh my mega jack. Sweet Lord. These just went out right where your tube was, but I mean, that's a perfect lead on him. He literally just turned the opposite direction the second it landed. That was a 30-pounder. Oh my mega jack, even bigger than the one we just saw before, dude. That thing is 40 pounds. What a beast. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with you guys. I don't even like, if I'm not like equipped to catch one of those things, I don't even throw at them. Like you have a live pilcher and a 4,000, it's worth at least trying. Me, I have a shrimp and a bait caster, like a little tiny bait caster, like. There's a nurse shark swimming underneath this dock right here. You see it? It's so cool, man. There's like a little 2.5, 3 foot nurse under there. Oh, I saw a snook go down for that. Son of a gun. Actually, I think it's a bunch of snapper, but get him, Jess, get him.
Oh, I got like a round one.
Snapper? Dude, it's a tank. Oh, it's a grouper. It's a little black grouper. That's cool, man. That's really cool.
Black or
Yeah, it's a little black. That's so cool.
I don't have my GoPro on.
Well, Jess just whacked a little baby black grouper, if that's not cool enough. Today hasn't been weird enough, I should say. Isn't it crazy how much harder a grouper, like a little grouper that size, fights compared to a snapper?
The guy's like,
Dude, that's awesome. That's so cool.
yeah, he fought way harder.
That is beautiful. Rounding off our day of strangeness. All right, we are just about done. This is literally the last dock we're gonna fish. I've tied on the hunchback on. Now this is actually a Catchco original. I'll leave a link down to this below as well. And you can get it on Shop Carl's as well. But I just want to catch like another fish, man. It is just, what a day. I was just saying to Jess, like what does it say about the day when you're actively trying to catch mangrove snapper? Like it's just been that type of day. You have a mutton snapper on. You have a mutton snapper.
He's digging. Look at that.
This is a joke. You like legitimately have a nice mutton snapper. I mean, it's not huge, but okay. Jess has now, to close up the day, caught a black grouper and a mutton snapper, which is, I will say to me, that fish just, that saved the whole entire day right there.
Look how pretty that thing
That is awesome. If he was like 3 inches longer, he'd be legal.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Want me to take out that big brag mat, put him on it?
The what?
The big giant ruler I have like a 70-inch ruler down below. Oh gosh. Oh, I think I might have just, oh no, it's just a very red mangrove snapper. I thought it was a little mutton. Yay, I got one. Man, 90% chance I'm gonna get trouble hooking in my hand right here. There's so many snapper behind your bait. Alright, back home. I feel like it's the story of every single video has been one day it's super hot, and then the very next day it's like, oh my gosh, can I even catch a fish? And it's just, I don't know if it's just how it is during the summer. It's so hot, and you could go and crush a big snook the day before and go back to the same exact areas with the same exact patterns and just not find them or not catch them or not convince them to eat. But like I mentioned in the video, it was a learning day. Got to locate a bunch of really big fish, which is always good, and that'll help us a lot on our big jumbo snook quest, finding a big monster. And Jess said to me while we were out there fishing that what's so great about saltwater fishing is that when you hook a fish, it could be one of hundreds of different species, while freshwater, it's like one of 8 different fish when you're fishing. And so it's really cool to be out there and you hook something and you never know what it is. And I would have honestly chalked up the whole day to be an entire bust if Jess didn't catch that mutton snapper and that black grouper at the very end, because it's just really cool to catch unique fish like that that you don't always see. And I don't think a lot of people really to expect to be snook fishing and to pull out a 14-inch mutton snapper from underneath the dock, or a 12-inch black grouper. And what's really cool though is certain times of year, especially during the winter time, there's bigger grouper inshore, and I don't know if a lot of people are even aware of that. I in the past have caught probably like a 23-inch gag out from underneath the dock while snook fishing, and it's just really cool to have that diversity. And we saw nurse sharks, giant kudas, huge jack, big giant snook. Like, we saw it all. We didn't catch that much, but we saw it all. And what we did catch was very unique and weird, to say the least, but it was a great day nonetheless. You can't complain about getting to be out in the water and fishing some beautiful water. I think that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button and make sure you subscribe down below. That'll keep you up to date whenever I post a video. That's it for me. Until next time.